Hey, y'all, this is Ryan Monso, and I have no idea where everybody went. Galen was here. Brad was here. What the? There he is.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, motherfucker. Galen Robinson. Back from
It
the
is
where
I.
the hell he was. How
Back
you doing,
from
buddy?
Ryan, man. It's a long story short, it's good to see you, man. It's good to be back with the guys. It's good to be back with the gang, man.
Absolutely.
I'm grateful.
So we haven't told you this, but Saturday's game we need you to be here for, because I will not be here,
Okay.
and we can't leave Towns in charge by himself.
Yeah, we can't.
Like
can't
that-
leave him, can't leave him unattended.
He's looking for a chaperone for me, so I don't get off.
Oh no. I fear that this thing that we've built for 8 years gets undone in 45 minutes with Brad Towns running. So, okay. What'd you think? Should we fire everybody? Should, recruit some new guys?
We should fire everybody, man. The coaching staff is terrible. Our players are terrible. Get them all up out of there, man. Get them all up out of there. That's what I think, Towns. I mean, that's what I think. Ryan, what do you think, man?
I think it would be really cool if his career ended at 800 wins exactly. I think it would look really cool in the record books. Just finish it off right there at that number.
He might got 100 more.
Oh, well, I bet he could do a couple hundred more.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he might be ready to go play with grandkids. Go to the lake. Brad,
Absolutely.
Thoughts?
Awesome. I loved it. I was really happy to see I was just impressed with the young guns coming out and just kind of flying around the floor. They did not. I mean, they looked like they didn't look like freshmen. They didn't look unsure of themselves. Kingston got 2 early fouls that kind of took him out for a while. I would have loved to see him. He's got a lot of energy out there, man.
The first play was drawn up for him, and he buries that 3, and I thought, oh my God, here we go. But freshman.
Snack,
Yeah.
or I guess I'm gonna be calling him Big Snacks from now on, since they have
Big snacks. Big snacks. That's tough.
But that dude is smooth, man.
Yeah. I agree.
JoJo is back. Got put up 4 fouls, baby.
He's back.
Doing what he do.
Full effect. He is
4 fouls,
back,
4
baby.
blocks.
Not a lot of guys come back from injury in mid-season form, but he sure as hell did.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
It was nice to see. A lot of guys got a lot of playing time. I was really surprised. I'm looking at the stats right now. I'm really surprised. The effort on defense from Harwell. I thought he played exceptionally well. I mean, I would love to have seen him be a little bit more aggressive with the ball, but hey, don't force it early.
Hey, Towns, you know you gotta be more aggressive on the defensive end before you are allowed to be aggressive on the offensive end, man.
Yep.
So, yeah. But one thing I will say, hold on, Ryan. One thing I will say is, hold on, I'm guessing that's your
audio.
It's the sound in the arena. I'll turn mine off when I'm not
800. No, yeah, but Emanuel I think in the first 7 to 10 minutes of the game, he might have been first to the floor for like 3 or 4 loose 50-50 balls.
Yep.
And it's just like to be able to get that from a guy who's not only the leader of your team, but someone who has literally bought in from day one, that's paramount. And
Yep.
one thing I dislike is how much like at least with the announcers, they were holding him to the mistakes that he made last year in the championship game. And it's just like, don't hold a guy who's had years of growth to one moment. Like
Hang on. Wait, what do you mean they were holding him to that?
like it's like, oh, if he would have did this in the championship game, they might have won. And it's just like, no, that's not the right thing to say about a guy who may have lost 50 pounds since he first came onto campus. And it's just like to hold a kid who is literally given his everything from a guy who looked like he couldn't guard nobody to now you're guarding NBA players, to be able to, invest that much into a program and, also into yourself. That's paramount. So it's just like, I just disagree with how much the announcers tried to hold him to a mistake that we can all sit here and say, oh, you shouldn't have did that because we saw the result. But when you're in the moment, you do what you think is right in the moment. So whenever he was getting those stops tonight, he did what he thought was right in the moment, and it worked out. So it's just like you can't. I just disagree with how they're still trying to bring up that as if that didn't affect him as a 21, 22-year-old kid having to live that and feeling like himself that he let people down, let alone being on the national stage. That I personally, I don't agree with that, and I don't think that's right. I'm a little bit long-winded. My bad.
Did you get a chance to read that article today that CJ Moore wrote from The Athletic about
who?
Emanuel?
No, I didn't.
He just did a really good. It was a great piece. Definitely check it out. But it was cool to see kind of the insight of an interview of one kind of reviewing what happened and then kind of the aftermath of how he went and how he's evolved to be able to kind of accept it and go through the whole process of it.
Yeah.
But I thought it was interesting of Emanuel talking about how the whole thing happened is that, against Duke, he was in almost the exact same situation, except that it wasn't the last shot.
Literally,
but he said when I turned the corner on the screen, I could see flag coming. I knew it. He said when I turned the corner on the screen, I couldn't see. He said I couldn't see what's his name. And as soon as I squared up and I was up in the air, he had already left his feet.
And also, whenever he did that against Duke, he had came up on the wing, and I remember I went to the practice that they had at this first facility, and they were doing a little scrimmage, and he did that same exact move where he shot faked, somebody else closed out, he shot and passed it, and Coach Samson said, "Son, you're gonna shoot that in the game. Shoot it now." And then to see him do that against like Towns, it was literally on that right wing. He did the same exact shot fake, side dribble, pull.
Yep.
But obviously the time wasn't expiring, and whenever you know that you got 3 seconds to shoot, if you jump high enough, I know you can't get a shot off. But whenever he did that, it was like I think that ignited like a 7 or 8 point comeback to where it was like 2 or 3 minutes left in the game, and it was a different scenario. But yeah, I just personally I just don't like how you're trying to sum somebody up to something that like nobody would know how they would react in the moment. And it's like one more thing, and it's just like I've had to like talk about this in a barbershop. And E-Man is like J.R. Smith. He ain't seeing a shot he don't like. So it's like, if he felt like he couldn't shoot it, I'm willing to bet my life it's because he felt like it wasn't a good shot. Because I haven't seen him throw up some bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like if he felt like he couldn't get it off, I know he can get it off, and I can lay my head down that night knowing that, like, yeah, he really felt like that, So
We're back. I seen him
we
throw up some
back,
bullshit.
baby. Absolutely. But it's bullshit to us. That's a good shot for E-Man.
He loves him.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's nobody that I've watched at U of H and maybe anywhere else that hits more shots from the logo that you're like, what the? Oh, okay. Well, it's just E-Man doing himself.
Man. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Towns, come on. I mean, I thought we was old school, but yeah, Towns, you're a little bit too old school. You saying some crazy shiznit right now, brother. But yeah, he's just doing what he does. That's a better way to say
right.
that with this
doing
younger
what he
generation. Yeah, I'm getting older, man. I gotta figure out a way to reorchestrate my words,
I'm getting older.
You gotta start getting gray hair too.
Man, 800 Mama Sam, look at her.
Not just 800. Everybody's focused on 800. It's also 300 at U of H. And if he'd have won this game against Florida, it would have been so perfect. I think he would have retired, to be honest. But it would have been 300 wins, and Jawan would have had 150 of them. Instead, Jawan had to settle for 149. Hopefully he battles back.
Yeah, he's doing all right for himself. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Love that guy.
Facts.
What did I want to get to? On campus today was, and at the game, Abdullah Ahmed. He's the 6'10" G League player. Actually, here he is right now in front of me.
I played against him.
I'm asking for your scouting report is what I'm doing. He is walking out right in front of me.
Most of his scouting report was tailored to him being young and to do what you should do to young players. Because it's almost like like just doing what you do to freshmen. Yeah. But it's like I remember playing because he played with the Knicks G League team. I think it was last year, and I remember I had a good outing. But it's just like he's a big body. He's sensible. And it's just like
sensible.
He has sense. If that like he has a good basketball IQ. So like to have that for me to be able to detect that while you're playing at the professional level, it should probably be more be higher at the collegiate level, if that makes sense. So I think that
against collegiate players he'll look like
exactly. So I think that whatever school that he decides to go to, he'll have a major impact.
I'm just excited that the guy can go play pro ball and get a promotion and a pay raise to college.
I was talking about that earlier. Yeah, that's
that's
NIL,
born
Ryan,
in the wrong era.
Yeah,
I mean, 5 years and you could just be
you know what, Ryan?
I
did exactly what I was supposed to do, man.
Of course you did.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So, man, but it's like, do I wish some shit would have been held out of shit? Absolutely. Damn. But I don't question God. I love you, brother.
Okay, I love you, brother. To God, got it. All right,
it's our relationship.
Of the freshmen, who impressed you, and who do you see that has some room to grow, which is not a bad thing?
I'll let you go first, Sounds.
Every one of them.
Every one of them impressed you?
Okay, let me break it down. I love watching Kingston. He's maybe a little bit taller Galen. When he's out there, he's going 100 miles an hour, but he looks in control. He's a guy that he will be able to push the tempo, and I guarantee you he's going to be able to steal buckets when nobody's looking.
Yeah.
I liked, we were talking beforehand, I really liked watching all three of them off the ball defensively. They were involved. They played like they knew exactly what they were doing. A lot of young guys will kind of get caught ball watching a lot. These guys were doing what they needed to do.
Yeah.
Big Snacks is that kid's got.
Yeah,
you can't even define his ceiling.
He got a chance, man. He got a chance. And I remember me and Faye was in the gym in the summer, and I had just finished up, and Faye was about to start, but Snacks was on the court shooting, and me and Faye were both talking. It was like, bro, he got a legit chance, you know. And it's just like I just feel like at least with the three freshmen, it may depend on matchups. There'll be certain nights that you know, Kingston and Snacks they may stand out more because Kingston may have the ball, Snacks might be on the receiving end. But with Harwell, he has good length, good size. He's 6'6", strong body. He can play. He can probably guard the 2 through the 4 position, and that's important in this league. So I'm excited for all of them, you know. But especially Kingston, because I feel like he has there's another level that he can get to, especially at the collegiate level with his athleticism. But we just gotta wait and see whenever it comes out. But he is he's definitely. I mean, he has special gifts, very special gifts, for sure.
I know he's extremely athletic, and you know that all came. I watched him a number of games in high school. I didn't realize he was as quick and explosive off the floor as he is. You know, there's guys. It's hard to describe to a lot of people, but
you can't.
But
Yeah,
Galen,
you can't. Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Like there's a difference when Tajay Moore jumps versus other people. I mean, they're off the floor.
It's just quick. It's like it's just this guy
like
that
they
I
don't
work
have to.
out with.
They, you know, most people kind of have to get down and load up. These guys are just going from.
They call it the guy that I work with. He says like once you flex your calf muscles, you're 40 inches in. Guys like that is like once you flex your calves, you sign up, you flying above everybody, you know. So it's just like he has that level of athleticism, and especially at the next level, if you have that athleticism, they figure that, you know what, we can at least build on that, because brother, you didn't figure out the hard part, and that's something that nobody can figure out. It's God given. So you figured out how to do this, and now that, like, you know, so it's but his ceiling is as high, and he'll go as far as he wants to go, because he has all the athletic gifts. He has the size, he has the heart, he has the grit, he has the dog, and it's just more so kind of tying all that together.
So are we certain that his nickname is Snacks, or is this just because Towns can't say his actual name? I want to understand.
Snack sounds smooth.
Well, they
it does.
I'm supposed to
I'm
be
impressed.
pronounced.
We can say Slim.
Okay. All right. Just
but
wondered.
it's like snack sound, because it sounds like it's snack sound, but like that's a smooth Tom.
Brian corrected me the other day, and he said it's not Cenac, it's Snack, and I'm like, well, I'm calling him Snacks then.
Exactly. That's old school shit. That's what Coach Samson do. He don't call you by your name. He call you what he think your name should be.
That's right.
And we'll swear it's right.
Oh man, brother. Oh man. Snacks. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Star Pizza.
Star Pizza.
Why aren't you at Star Pizza?
Better pizza.
Better pizza.
Get your damn Star Pizza.
Tomorrow.
Lunch.
Buffet.
Tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow.
All you can eat, unless you're him.
Hey.
Then it's pretty much what you can eat.
Ryan, you fucked up for that.
Oh, you've been missing out. I've had some good ones.
Oh. God, man, I missed Cats, man. I missed the show. Man, it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back with the guys, man.
That's right.
Man, talking hoops, ethical hoops talk. Especially with you, Towns, man. Ryan, he be on that, man. But Towns, ethical hoops talk, man. We
That's
just
right.
talking about real deal basketball. Like,
That's
man,
right.
that's
Oh, and you know who I haven't even touched on?
cheers.
Hey, hang on.
Oh
We're
no,
not
no,
done.
no.
Oh,
Hey,
We
before
got
you
bills
finish
to
that,
pay.
that's okay.
We got bills to pay. Section 12X. I saw hats everywhere today. I saw even employees wearing the shirts. There's one of the hats. You had the black one.
yep.
Polos, hats, more coming. They got a basketball shirt coming. And then there's a company called Substantial Worldwide. And these people don't pay us anything, but we're working on.
Hey, brother,
Galen,
it's
what you got? What you got?
some new colorways, the same strong arm support. It's so it's the next release is gonna have 3 new colorways, 3 out of 5. So never before. You know what? Maybe 4, but never before seen. Same support, man. Shout out to the substantial family. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. And there will be satin in these and the hoodies that are coming out, and I know y'all not getting that nowhere else. So
That's
You're
right.
not.
rock with your boy, man. Rock with your boy.
5-star work ethic or Kelvin Samson work ethic. I mean, you sell 1 million of those. You wouldn't have to go coach. You could just count your royalties. But go ahead, just whatever. Brad, go ahead.
What?
Well, you said you wanted
where you cut me off? Yeah.
Oh yeah, rudely.
How about that Chase
Cash.
McCarty character?
Hey, Towns,
Moving
you
him
know
into
ball. You know ball. I make
moving him
no
into
shit.
a small.
time out. Where did I it's right here. It says Chase versatility. Come
Oh
on, bro.
yeah.
Come on,
Hey
bro.
man.
Towns,
Hey,
you know ball.
that dude is going to be a matchup problem for some people.
Exactly. Exactly.
I
I
mean,
see the
he's going to
vision.
drag a 4 out to the perimeter.
Or
And
5.
yeah,
Because because Coach Stamp, he says like you can only go as small ball as well as you can rebound.
right.
So it's like, and he has a nose for the ball. I'm sure he probably learned that in his red shirt year, but and being able to stretch the floor out, being able to finish around, like
Yeah.
I see it. I see it.
Mhm.
Granted, like it's early in the season. It's not a finished product, but to think that highly of a guy and his abilities at his size and his position,
Yeah.
that means that they've seen him do it.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. I
not
mean,
everybody is
they're not going to
J1
run him.
Roberts.
They're not going to run him out there if they don't think he's prepared. So that just gives me, I mean, this year, he started going through it last year, but this year, now that he's ready to go, I mean, you see who he's doing it against. He's in there training every day against JoJo, against Big
Exactly.
Snacks.
He's training. He's working against the 5s. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So that I'm really, really intrigued by how that's going to play out and just the overall depth. Here's another one that I didn't even think about. Didn't get a lot of minutes, but I love the energy of Cordell.
Yeah.
Towns, ball. Oh my God. Towns, ball.
Hey, man,
Yes.
5,000 people in
now
this arena saw the
ask
same
you
thing.
this. Let me ask you this: does this look like a team that can run, get out in the open floor?
I mean, it's when you got a bunch of different guys who may have strengths in various areas, you can play different brands of basketball. So we didn't even see said a lot today. Like, but it's like
Mhm.
it's a once you have built up a how do I say this? Build up a body that can withstand multiple, it's like you kind of you can kind of beat anybody you
Right.
know, and it's like we have positional size. So Kingston and like the starting five today, Kingston, Los, both of them are 6'4". Your backcourt is average height, 6'4".
Yep.
Last year was fucking 6'2", like it, and the year before 6'1". It's like you have
Mhm.
and let alone the
You run
length and
Harwell
that
out there.
man, and then E-Man, and then you got CNAC 6'11", JoJo 6'8", 6'9", with the length is like that's
Mhm.
and those guys are mobile. Like JoJo is mobile, CNAC is mobile. Those guys aren't people who just guard they're not like Shaq, they just sit in the post and can't go on the wing. It's like those guys are mobile. So once you add a little bit more ingredients to the gumbo, it makes it makes you more versatile. And I think that regardless of who they play, because they have positional size yet positional mobility, they may be able to match up with.
Galen,
Yo,
do you like okra in your gumbo?
Ryan, are you a Coug? Are you a Coug?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I like okra in my
Okay.
gumbo.
I,
You're a
I
good
was talking
man.
to somebody. I was talking to somebody today, and they said they didn't like okra in the gumbo, and
Well, they don't like gumbo.
I mean, it's soup.
But gumbo is soup.
Anyways,
It's a special type of soup. It
it is
ain't
a
just any
special type.
soup. It's a
I
special
mean,
type.
See, I'm
It's a
I'm
special
not a
type.
fan of. I would prefer it without it.
Towns, then that means you need to stop speaking. Yeah. You did what you need to do. Yeah, get
oh
him
yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
get
he
him off
knows
the air.
ball. He knows ball.
He
Yeah.
knows ball. He don't know gumbo. Towns,
I'm a red
this
beans
is
and rice guy.
Towns like he still knows ball.
Exactly, beans and rice, baby. That's where it's
He
at.
still knows ball. He just don't know.
Anything else, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do some comments real quick. Is Galen drinking champagne to celebrate her wins?
How
I
about
don't see you
this,
as a champagne guy.
brother? My roots, they go back to Louisiana. I'm a whatever guy.
Yeah.
Rocking that reuniti, baby.
You feel
Oh
me?
God, he laughs at his
You
own
feel
jokes.
me?
Sanak is so gifted. I was just standing in the crowd, shaking my head.
He's one of those guys to where he has the size, the mobility, and the skill to where whatever he decides to do, he can do. So
Yeah.
if he decides that I'm in the post, I get this ball in a desirable position, and I want to settle for a jump shot, he'll settle for a jump shot. If he decides to put his head down and attack the rim, he can go dunk it. So he's one of those rare guys to where it's like a mix of skill, like whatever he decides to do, the world is his oyster. And it's just
Yep.
more so, first game of the season, he started off hot, but the coaching staff, they went to him on a couple times on a certain play. I don't want to give out the name, but they went to him in hopes of him creating something good for our offense. And
Right.
I feel like they probably seen a lot of desirable things in practice, but he has that level of skill.
What's the difference from a player's perspective in playing your first game and maybe your third or fourth? How fast does it slow down?
How fast does it slow down? That's a great question. It's more so whenever you play your first game, you don't know what to expect. And him coming out guns blazing, that's just a testament to his confidence. Whereas let's say like Harwell, he ain't come out like that. So whether it may be
Okay.
his injury or it's just the adjustment period, it's different for everybody. So with CNAC, so let's say by his third or fourth game, granted, he'll probably still be making, excuse me, snacks. He'll probably still be making freshman mistakes, but how you make those mistakes matters. So whether you're making them aggressive or soft, if you're making those mistakes like not knowing, that's different than opposed to you like making those mistakes because you're scared of the moment.
Mhm.
So him coming out of the gate with that hunter mentality, that's paramount because we're gonna need that from him, or at least any player from the front court position because of what we lost. And it's just like him being able to stretch the floor, six, and he's every bit of 6'11". That's not a mismeasure. He is every bit of 6'11". So being able to stretch the floor, he'll be a guy that's able to. I mean, obviously he can shoot threes, but it's just like being able to, even in the mid range, face up, turn, like he can do all that. So it's just a matter of time before he ties it all together, and it's just it's the sky's the limit for a guy like that.
Yeah. He's got that nice touch for mid range, kind of like the dream shake.
Towns. He has elite touch. He has an elite form. He has it's all nice. It's all nice.
I just want to say two things. Number one, double tonight. Could go through his career. The only person to ever have a double every game. The former GoCoogs intern, Joseph Duarte, tweets that in Butte, Montana, in honor of Kelvin's 800th win, they lit up the big M that's on the side of the mountain. They lit it up for Kelvin Samson tonight.
That's hard.
I mean, that's a school. He has not been there in almost 40 years. And they respect him and love him so much. That's pretty cool.
Man, that's tough, man.
I want to get to this. The students brought it tonight.
Yes.
They were raucous from 6:15 on. They were it was packed at least 20 minutes before the game started. They were ready. They were dealing it. It was so cool to see. Kelvin went over to the band after they did the little ceremony here. Galen was a part of the ceremony. Sent in a video. And you sent in a video and they.
Yeah.
You were part of the video.
Yeah.
I think you were the only one that did the video with the TikTok way. Everybody else knew how to do the video. But
Forgive me.
Off season,
the Godfather, man.
He just does what he does.
Hey, man. But one thing I want to say is, the students, man, to be in the Big 12 conference and you're a perennial. You're one of the faces of college basketball. That's going to be what it takes, especially the support from the rest of our supporting body. But the students, they're going to have to bring it, And it's just like these guys, they worked hard all summer. They've worked hard since they got to campus, and it's like they deserved, like Coach Samson has been saying, and like we've been saying, they deserve an arena that's packed, full, loud, and that's disruptive for the opposing team.
I really was excited by what they brought. They started they call it a tradition. It's happened one time, but they started something new tonight.
That's all it take. One time.
Everybody stood in the arena until Montana or Lehigh made a shot. And they went 4.5 minutes, I think, before they made the first shot.
It was a little minute. They made that first shot at the 14-minute mark.
It was 15:29. I wrote it down. We're going to track that all year. Yeah. I'm wrong. It was 14:31. You're closer to right.
I know.
You probably start seeing some of our fans falling out because they're standing up too long.
Yeah, old people. And when I heard about this, I was like, that's kind of dumb. But I'm going to tell you, the energy in the building was fantastic. Yeah. I was wrong because it was much cooler than I thought it was going to be. So great for that. The boys are back in town. Yes, we are. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us, man. Star Pizza. Get your God darn it pizza. I'm on a cursing diet this year, ladies and gentlemen.
Good.
So my mama told me she wasn't happy with how I was speaking. So I'm gonna make this change for mama. She just turned.
Like
my mom, she just had her 30th birthday. I can't say her
I saw
age.
the picture.
She just had her 30th.
Hey, man, you stop counting after 30, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
So she didn't turn 30th for it's been a number of times. So
well, happy birthday.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Alicia.
Mrs. Godfather.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mama Godfather.
Absolutely. For surely. Who over there laughing? Right?
That's Ann.
Ann?
Our resident
I knew that
lady.
was Ann.
Come here.
I knew that was Ann.
Hi,
You have
where's
to
the
look
camera?
at the camera right there.
And what it do?
She says,
Did he turn you into a woman? He called you Mrs.
No, he didn't. We're ending that.
That's
Terrible.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And off the air.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How was attendance tonight?
Damn.
That's fine. If I can see seat backs, that's a problem. And there were way too many. And
no.
It'll get better, but way too many. Everybody had some issues.
It shouldn't be happening to a team that's the number 2 team in the nation. Shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, ranked number 2. I don't know if they're the number 2 team in the nation.
Well, how about this? We can only go off what they say, man. So
okay,
somebody's got to be number 2, and that's where I have us.
Brad, you're on strike 2 already. We're 37 minutes into this season, and you're on strike 2.
I'm supposed to be the one with the bad mind. Now you're fucking it all up.
Oh man, unreal. Not 37 minutes into the season. This is crazy.
Snacks was playing as if he heard all that talk of him not being number 1 overall pick, and said, "Well, I don't know if they're going to be number 1 pick." But
I don't know about that. I mean, I think that's just the.
It's early.
That's the player he is. I mean, literally, that's the kid that I saw playing against the elite high school teams that he played against. So that's the one thing we got to remember is that these guys aren't your normal high school players. These guys were playing against the best of the best of the best consistently. So I mean, they faced really good talent. They're not. This isn't new.
Yeah.
The difference is going to be the speed, and once they get accustomed, like a couple of times tonight, like I saw Kingston on the break a couple of times. He's trying to fit a pass between, like a contested pass. It's like that would have happened at the previous level. It's a little bit quicker. Those holes are smaller.
Yeah, it's quicker and it's open, but it disappears quicker. And I kind of wanted to say the same thing about Snacks is like even me noticing him, like granted he was playing hard and he was doing the best that he can do, but you're still a freshman in your first game, so it's gonna show. And it's just like how far he came out and how reckless he came out on his screens, on his screen coverages. It's just like you were just susceptible to somebody splitting you. But granted, good thing that Lehigh, those guards didn't see it, but it's just like the small things that you recognize, and it's just like they're going to go over that in the film room and correct that, because it's one thing to see it in practice. It's another thing to see it when the bullets are flying and it's happening in front of you. And then it has to become a habit. So it's like you can't give the defense open looks to be able to capitalize because you're not in the right position, so. Damn.
What just happened?
That was beautifully said. Towns was speechless. Damn.
Hey, I can't add to that.
Man, but
stuttering prick.
CNAC, he's just he's Snacks. He's gonna make he's just a freshman, man, and he's gonna make freshman mistakes no matter how much talent he has on the offensive end. But you just get excited for these guys, their upside, and the potential that they have in our system with that length, athleticism, mobility, agility. Um, he can be something special for us as well as all the other freshmen.
Qantas and Louisiana lost tonight. They were up at Ball State.
Yeah, I was watching that. They kind of
You did-
faded there in like the last 4 or 5 minutes. They were trading and they were hanging in there, but they just couldn't get things to fall. And then had a couple of 3-point plays, then gave up a big three, and then started chasing.
Okay.
They look pretty dang good though.
They will get better as the season goes on.
Oh, absolutely.
We're
I know
gonna-
that killed Q, and how much pride he carries, and how much pride like that he carries about himself, and like how bad he wants to succeed. So it's just like, I know like those guys have been working hard, but it's just like, hey, there's a learning curve whenever it's your first time doing something. And Q, he's gonna figure it out, because how he responds to any adversity is working harder. So guys like that, they have success. So yeah, he's I know that killed him, and I didn't even know they played. I didn't even know this.
Yeah.
I forgot the damn season started today. But I know that Q's probably beating himself up, and he's the type of guy, he's gonna meet you where you're at, and he wants the best for his guys. So yeah, they're gonna win their next one.
I texted Galen today, said, "Can't wait to see you tonight." He's like, "What's that about? What are we doing tonight?" Like, Jesus.
What's tonight?
What's tonight,
happening?
brother? What are we doing?
Like, you booked something through my assistant or what?
Wait, huh? Nah, Towns. We didn't say that. Nah, Ryan got a direct line. But it's like, damn, brother, tonight? What's going on tonight? Shit, I gotta check some.
Galen's walking around. He's got his own little Farnsworth Bentley.
Yeah.
He got an umbrella carrying around for you.
Man,
While
that was funny.
Like
While
U
U
of
of H
H
is-
in Jerome.
While U of H is playing Friday night in Orlando, Qantas will have his home opener at the Cajun Dome, and that place will be rocking. I will have it on. We'll be in Orlando,
Friday
and I'm going to be
night,
watching
I
that.
might have to slide to Lafayette then.
I'm going to tell you, we're going to make a trip to Lafayette.
Q's he's taking a part in raising all of us.
Hey,
Like
well,
all
I've
the
got
guards.
an idea for you, Galen. December 3rd.
But the first one, no, I want to go to the first one. Like,
yeah. No, and it's going to build. The Cajun Dome is an awesome arena
it's
for basketball.
fantastic. Yeah, it's fantastic for sure.
And rodeo. December 3rd, Louisiana is at Lamar. Alvin Brooks versus Qantas. I'm making the trip.
And my sister goes to Lamar, so yeah, I might. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
freshman year, I'm getting old as shit, Ryan.
You really are. Is
I
that
know you
gray
ain't
hair I
talking.
see? No.
Nah,
Okay.
brother, you ain't seeing that over here.
Okay.
That might be Towns' reflection. His gray is bouncing off. Yeah.
Like snow, baby.
Great to see y'all back. What's up, Godfather, Towns? Feels
What
like
up?
somebody's missing out of that one.
That's Big Mac. Shout out my boy Big
Mac.
man. Shout out my boy Big Mac. You feel me?
Shout out our boys, the New Orleans Privateers, beat TCU tonight in Fort Worth.
Well,
Auburn nearly took one tonight.
Coach Dixon
from Bethune-Cookman.
You've had a good career.
Peace out.
Time to hit that.
You know
next
what's
phase.
crazy, man? He's a great coach too.
I know.
He's a pretty good coach.
Right. He's a great
good
coach. He's a great coach. Like I know a couple of guys that was with. Man, he's a great coach. Great coach.
The University of New Orleans basketball budget is about $140. Jamie Dixon makes $4.5 million. I'm just saying.
Well, you know, one thing that I say about like these teams who may lose by games this early is because their ceiling might be a little higher. That's one conclusion that I've come to. You may disagree,
I don't even
but it's just
understand
like
it.
it's like okay, so New Orleans. Okay, so who do you say that?
Are you
Who
saying
be,
New Orleans ceiling is higher or TCU?
no, the TCU's, because since New Orleans may be closer to being a finished product, their room for growth is this much, whereas TCU, their room for growth may be this much. So it's just like, that's the conclusion that I've come to over the years of me watching these games. That's
I
why
think
all
those
these teams lose bye games, but those same teams that may have lost a bye game, when it comes to March Madness, are you going to pick the team that beat them or that team?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know,
well, like teams like TCU, they are futures in doubt. Well, not in doubt. Their future is at the bottom because there's too many good schools.
In this
Programs
league,
programs have I mean, us and BYU have really pushed this conference
Arizona is
to
going to
another,
push it.
in Arizona have pushed it to another level. I mean, I think Kansas will continue to be Kansas. Maybe not
for sure.
maybe not
The extent.
the number one runaway every year, but well,
Shit, even Tech with McCaslin, he's done a good job over there too.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, Tech is on the up. I think Oklahoma State's getting a lot of hype right now. Cincy, they're always dangerous. I think UCF is probably done. Johnny Dawkins, I love that guy.
He's just
it ain't coming together.
I just think that it's hard for him to succeed based on what he's given. It's kind of unfair to him. So it's just like he'll definitely land another head coaching job somewhere, but it's just like him being at UCF in this conference in this day and age of NIL and the collegiate basketball landscape is just to be at. You can't be at Central Florida in the Big 12. You got to be at Florida. You can't be at the, so it's a
There's 13 schools that give a shit about basketball in this conference, and they ain't one of them.
And they give a lot of shit about basketball. I mean, it's people
care more than their school than their administration cares. That's for sure.
Yeah. It's kind of it's just unfair to him because I know I play with his son professionally, and it's just like the type of guy Johnny Dawkins is, man. It's how meticulous he is. One of the guys that I've played on the circuit with, he's coaching there now with Johnny Dawkins, and it's just like you got a real thorough guy, but it's just like you just don't have the tools to succeed at the level that you wish to. You kind of expected to do more with less, and that's not fair to ask of anyone in the Big 12. And maybe in the American, but it's like in the Big 12, absolutely not.
And the other Pac-10, Pac-12 schools, Arizona State. I mean, Bobby Hurley, or isn't that who is there? Hurley is there. I mean, he might be on his last legs there.
And it's just like, but
Utah has a huge, proud tradition with Rick Majerus. It's going to be tough.
It's a long time ago
to pull them up. Colorado, they had a nice run for a year. I just don't. You got so many high-end schools that are all in and then some, and then also
they can afford it.
Have the NIL to support it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, if you're going to catch up, you're going to have to catch lightning in a bottle. You're going to have to be able to support it, and
100%.
Have an elite coach. I mean, even Jerome Tang is. I mean, he's a good coach, but
struggling.
K-State struggling,
and it's just like the landscape of college hoops, man. Is just. But the thing is like it's so volatile because, like you said, I said it earlier. 12 out of 14 players. That retention. That's not normal here, and like you said, I forget who it was, but their whole entire team is new. So you can have a bad year, and because it's so volatile, the next year can be paramount, so it's just like I feel like it's trying to, at least in this day and age, is trying to find that level of stability in regards to success in this day and age, while everybody else is, while the market is so volatile, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Jerome Tang said at Big 12 Media Days that he had the best point guard in the country. He had the best shooting guard in the country. He had the best center in the country.
Let your record reflect it then.
I like Jerome Tang.
Hey,
me too.
Somebody check Jerome.
Me too.
Tang.
I like Jerome Tang, but brother, if you got the best this, the best that, and the best that, show us.
Mm-hmm.
Let it reflect in wins.
You would think somebody might know that they got the best, but
I mean, yeah, if you got to tell us.
I mean, they definitely don't got the best in the state.
You feel me? You feel me? Exactly. You ain't even got the best in your own state. And this is you in another school.
This seems like this year for the Big 12. They got some monster freshmen.
Yeah.
Well,
they got
monster
some guys,
freshmen,
man. But they're gifted. Like they're.
You got Patterson. What's it, Patterson?
Well, we don't have to name them all.
At Kansas.
Doesn't even know
Dabansa, then Pete.
Hey, time out, wait.
Big Snacks.
Pete and Dabansa. Hey.
They can play.
They know ball. But my goodness.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna see, but it's like shoot.
You could have literally
listen, watching
a dozen teams.
The preseason with the Banter, watching that is like you look different, even though you might be making a mistake. You look different than everybody else you're on the court with. Like you do not look like you belong here.
Well, yeah, he looked even in
goodness
in their
exhibition,
in their high school circuit, playing against all the other All-Americans. The Boozers, those are the guys that stood out. There was another kid that's going to be a senior this year that was just a freak. But when those guys stand out against other elite All-Americans, and Sanak stood out as well. I mean, there was just a handful of dudes who you looked at and said, those kids, the only reason why they're coming to college is because they can't go to the
They NBA. Got to. Yeah. You're a small percentage. Yeah, brother. You're doing this because you got to, not because you need to. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you, bro. We got you. Man. But
now, Ahmed's the dude who needs to be here.
Who? Oh, Abdullah Ahmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's going to make a decision in the next 48 hours or so. They expect him to commit here. The plan would be to redshirt him in the spring, and then he's with your team.
And, it's such a weird rule that if you went, did he come through the Ignite?
I'm not sure he did. I don't think he did, but the NIL landscape, what can you hold it to?
Well, you had guys playing in Europe who were allowed to come and play college ball.
I mean,
which is true. Yeah, but it's like their rules were never the same as ours. So it's just like,
but Igor Denham played 6 years as a pro. He signed a pro contract when he was 15.
Yeah.
They ain't got college. Well, it's a little different there because of the developmental aspect, but
okay, but
I get what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't think any of them should be allowed, but as long as the rule is they are allowed, U of H should recruit them.
Absolutely.
So,
shoot, I'd be over there looking for the next Luka.
Brother, let me tell you,
Snacks.
You ain't gonna find that one. Yeah, brother. The only Luka is the one that's alive today.
Man, I see people saying, "Oh man, Bird couldn't play in this league." It's like, are you kidding me? Two guys who played exactly like Bird are dominating the league. What are you talking about?
Yeah, those guys don't know ball, man. Those guys don't know ball. They don't know ball.
Played some tonight. He knocked the camera lens to the floor. That was Ramon Walker. Ramon went over and apologized and shook the guy's hand afterwards.
It's nice to see him back out there knocking people down.
I love that kid. I think he's such a good guy. I root like hell for him. He's not my favorite U of H basketball player ever. I don't think it's any surprise to anyone who my favorite is, and that's Malik Wilson. It's just my favorite player. I mean, I know you thought that was coming, Galen. I apologize, but it's Malik Wilson.
Yeah, damn.
He is where that guy was when I met him. Was like, damn. To what he became and what he meant to this program. Poof. Love that kid.
No, I'm honest.
Love that kid.
Bless
Cats is our version of Shaq, Kenny, Chuck, and EJ.
I wouldn't say all that. We're our version of Ryan, Towns, and G. That's who we are. Damn it.
I'm okay with who he is.
You feel me? Who he is. That's who he is, man. That's who he is.
And you know, man, going back to Malik, the thing that's best about him is that there was a time there where a lot of fans are like, why is he here?
Yeah.
You know,
and it wasn't just the time, it was 2 years.
I mean, he was considered the odd man out. You know, it's like, but then he just kept building. There's something special about dudes who just keep grinding.
Exactly. You're going to eventually break through, and it's just like with guys like Malik, there's a level of selflessness with their approach. Like they're willing to do whatever the team needs them to do in order for the team to win. And you know, and it's like all those negative things, especially that people said about Malik, he saw it.
Oh,
yeah, we live in the age of social media, so it's like you can only imagine what that's doing to someone who 21,
Galen,
22
it wasn't
years
even
old,
on the internet.
So.
His teammates said those things to him.
And
now they did it with love, but
just imagine you log onto your phone and then people who you don't even know are attack. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a different type of pressure, like especially on your mental health, and it's just like to be able to overcome that and still stick true to the grind.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're a different guy. Like I really believe that to be a special player on any level, you have to be a certain level of like sick. You gotta be kind of sick in the head. Like you certain level of narcissism. Like you gotta be kind of off to be like, you know what? I'm about to shoot this technical free throw in the final, like LJ Cryer. I'm about to shoot this technical free throw in the final four. Nobody else is on the line with me. It's 70,000 people in this fucking arena.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm about to shoot this like it's regular. Brother, there's something wrong with you. You need to seek help. There's something wrong with you. And you made it? Nah, bro. Nah. Go check into a psych ward, brother. This ain't normal. Mm-hmm. Like most people would literally use the restroom in their pants.
Thank you. You got caught a little bit there, but you cleaned it up at the end.
I love my mama. She told me, she's like, baby, you got to stop. I was like, well, I am your son, but you know what? I'm going to stop it. Okay. I got it from one party.
I think there's a guy on this team. He's not going to be Malik, but could play that role of grind, and people don't see the potential. But clearly this coaching staff does, and that's Mercy Miller. He is getting the business from fans. He didn't make a shot in Big 12 play last year, I don't think. If he did, it was only one. And then, only got a few minutes tonight. I think it was 6. Yeah, 6 minutes when 0 won.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's a guy that could.
You gonna say Ron? My bad, bro.
I think it's a guy that could surprise some people.
Oh, for sure. But I'd say the difference between Malik and him is Malik came into this program with with an aspect of what you get from him on the offensive end, it's a win. Whereas with Mercy, it's brother, we gotta turn you down from you thinking that every shot you can shoot to you getting to you buying into this other end of the ball, which is the defensive end. So it's like it's a shift in mentality, and I think that obviously Mercy has the ability because he has the athleticism, but it's just like I feel like naturally his ceiling on the offensive end may be higher because
Yes.
that's naturally who he is. He's naturally a bucket.
Right.
And you're just trying to get him to see the value in getting a stop as opposed to I'm scoring on my opponent, So but yeah, they're different, but I see the similarities. They definitely Mercy can definitely be that spark if he's able to buy into that and being on this team. But that usually comes from guys who may be a little older. It's
Yes.
not usually from young
Yes.
guys, So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
And that's the beauty of what we've got right now. Just looking at the talent on this roster, especially just seeing the athleticism you saw today, is that you could probably go 2 or 3 games without getting maybe 4 or 5 minutes. But then you can get in and you start performing. Then next thing you know, somebody else is sitting because there's only so many minutes that you can play. There's only so many certain kinds of matchups that you're going to be able to play against or be able to thrive against. And how you practice is even more paramount than ever because everybody on this team can do what you do.
Exactly. Hey, Towns, ball. When you're saying that the a guy that I immediately thought of who probably didn't think he was gonna play as much as he did, but did. I don't even want to put y'all on the spot to guess who he is, but Tajay Moore.
Yeah.
2 guys go down. You go from being the 8th guy in the rotation, 8th, 9th guy, to now you're the guy we're going to. And it's just like you ended up playing in the National Basketball Association. Coach Samson, he always says we're all a sprained ankle from mediocrity. And it's just like, man, he probably never thought that whatever happened for him would happen for him.
Yeah.
You just got to stay ready. You got to continue to work. And it's just like, man, you got to understand that it's all the work that you're doing is an investment, and it's just like, you just never know what you may be investing towards, but it's just like, you just never know with a kid like that who you got all the athletic ability in the world. And it's just like, now we're relying on that. And
well, not only, and also you get at the exact same time, you had him thinking, as fans, coaches think something completely different because they have different plans for people. And just looking at it on paper and from the outside, it's like, okay, this guy's going to be able to, just kind of be a relief guy in there. We picked up Kyler to be able to possibly be a third scoring option. All of a sudden, Kyler's going to number 1 scoring option. Tajay goes to number 2 and 3.
You got Faye, Big Josh, J1. It's just like, and it's just like that's what I'm saying with this. That's why it's like, regardless of what situation that you're in, regardless of what program you're in, you have to continue to work regardless of what you're enduring, your situation, So it's just like, because you never know what could happen. And it's just like Tajay, he was able to seize the moment because he stayed ready. And obviously in this program, even if you don't want to be ready, you're going to be forced to. So it's like, shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, not everybody has that luxury, but it's just like, it's just, you just never know when your time is going to come. And when it does, it's going to be there. And you have to be able to be ready to seize the moment. So it's just like, we never know what can happen with our history with injuries. But let's say with Mercy, we just, based on this, whenever Jamal took off his junior year, whenever he ascended, the first game of that season, we didn't know he was going to be a draft pick nor the player of the year.
No.
You just never know when or how it may happen. God has a greater plan. It just happens sometimes, and you just never know what's gonna make it happen. So that's why you just all our guys, they're all talented. They got to stay ready.
Yeah, and I'm hoping all of them will be able to, and I think they will, to be able to maintain that mentality to where
they will.
You don't question yourself when you get your shot. You're going out there and I hate to invoke the name because I love the guy, but you can't be in a scenario mentally like where Damian Dunn was, and trying too hard and then trying to not make mistakes. And Malik fought through that for a year too, of he played to not screw up.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything changed when he just went out and played.
Yeah.
Can we shine some light? Malik, man, he was special. I've been telling people we're missing Malik's experience and security off the bench. Malik would just take the fucking ball from you. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Shut up.
He just won by a dub. Damn, I didn't realize we were at a detriment. We just giving guys their flowers.
I told you the season's over.
Yeah,
I don't know what
you're right.
I know ball.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the season's over. We only won by 20. We're 1-0, 800 win. Yeah, we're screwed.
Screwed.
One of the things that really has me the most excited about tonight is that it's still kind of raw about how much Milos improved last year. Because I remember for
monumental growth,
about a month and a half, month and a half, almost 2 months. There's a lot of people starting to talk that's saying that I don't know if he's. I don't know.
It was a month.
I don't know.
It was after Vegas, and in December is when he found the Lord.
It was when the day conference started, and he was a different player.
Yeah, that was.
And it's like
Oklahoma
with Los though, it's like people were saying that while he was getting adjusted to a program that is probably difficult to adjust to, on top of playing premier competition.
When having to be the
and then and then the shoes that he had to fill. Yeah, the shoes that he had to fill was unfair.
Yeah,
he there's no way you can live up to that.
The thing that was easy to overlook and kind of write off is he also got his face busted. He had to wear a damn Jason mask.
Yeah. But it's just like still though, like the standard that was expected in relation to a new guy that we expected to uphold that, it was unfair to Los. And it's just like, Jamal Shed, there's no replacing, like, I hate to bring up his name, but it's like there's no replacing a guy like that.
When
there's in this day and age, there's no replacing.
To be fair,
a guy like
after you, there was no replacing you.
Then there was.
And then there was no replacing Deaky because y'all all brought something completely different to the table. There's no replacing Sasser. There's no replacing Q. You just have a different type of player.
And there's like one thing that I like the conclusion I've come to is like, we were all who we needed to be for the teams that we were on.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
So it's just like so like Los, he's figured it out. And it was even like I made a note whenever he first got subbed out in the first half. It was like for 1 or 2 possessions, but our offense just looked chaotic.
Right.
And it was like I just made a note that like, okay, so we're used to him being in charge now.
Yeah.
Like when he's off the court, it looks different. And E-Man, he's kind of growing into a new role to where he's coming off pick and rolls, making reads, finding guys, getting to the rim, which is cool. But it's like he'll have to grow into that. But it's like our blanket, our Jamal Shed is Los.
Yeah.
You know, the comfort that he has running our offense and instructing guys, like he's earned that right. So,
Yeah.
like I
When
said, man,
it'll be interesting to
this is
see.
gonna be great.
It's going to be fun to watch kind of how E-Man steps into that, the kind of go-to scorer type. Because a different role than what he played last year. He was a complementary to
Yeah,
LJ.
he was an ace in your back pocket. It's just like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
But now he's going to be the guy that a lot of teams are going to be looking.
Top of the
Okay,
scouting
that's the
report.
guy we got to stop.
Yeah.
That's the head of the snake. We got to stop him. But then also Milos, he's going to be able to, well, at least the way that it seems it's starting out, is that you kind of running a two-headed point guard where he can play off ball, and so can Kingston. So it's going to be interesting to see how that evolves.
Positional size, but
yeah,
I would assume that Los is going to be the dominant ball handler, just because you tend to side and trust more experience, but that's also that, like, every day in practice, that's a guy that Kingston is watching, the guy that Kingston is learning from,
Yeah.
So it's just both those guys are 6'4". Shit. You go your backcourt, like I said, your backcourt is 6'4", brother. You doing something right. And they can play, they can ball.
Yeah.
Man. So it's a it's a bunch of different flavors with the variety of styles of basketball that we'll be able to play. And I'm just as a fan, I'm just excited to be able to see that versatility. You got the size, you got the mobility, you got the speed, you got the strength. I'm just excited to kind of see at which, like, the different times they'll be able to use different weapons and different strengths of their team.
Yep.
Damn, I'm long-winded.
Yeah, you really are.
My bad, Ryan, bro. I just want to be understood, bro. That's all. That's
Everybody
all, man.
understands you.
Good.
Everybody
good.
understands you.
I've been Samsonized.
Starn says, "Hey, Galen,
Big stars.
how's it
I
going?"
just wish him a happy birthday a few days ago.
No stats.
No.
No stats.
Yeah, no,
from
that's what I'm
Starnes?
saying, bro. Stats. Stars. You ain't bringing no stats, bro. Like, shit.
Okay,
Damn.
here's a
Be
stat
you.
for you.
We
U
won.
of H is now 110-7 in this arena. 110-7. Kelvin is now 384 as the U of H coach. But since y'all opened this building in 2018, he's 197-36. 197-36. How do you do that? That's crazy.
I'd say B. Kelvin.
Yeah,
That's
and
how
wins
you
a
do it.
conference title every single year.
Son, winning isn't an accident.
No, certainly not.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, those guys turn everything into a competition, Ryan. It's no mistake. Just looking back, like, I'm thinking about how maniacal it was. Like, there's no mistake that they're winning at a high. Everything is a competition.
Yeah.
Everything is a competition. Like, if you're using a restroom, who can pee longer? Like, it's everything is a competition. And
Thank
It's all
you.
about
That's
it's all
fine.
about
Man.
velocity.
hey, you feel me? You feel ball, Towns,
Distance.
ball, man. It's just like those guys, they wire you, but like I said, at the same time, they riding for you. So it's just like you're able and you're willing to do whatever, man. Shout out Roy. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Shout out
Not a
Roy.
fan. Hey, Brad,
Raw.
Yo,
where is
Star
Lehigh?
Pizza.
where's Lehigh?
Yeah,
Is it Pennsylvania?
it's in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
In
I
the
was just
Lehigh
going to ask
Valley?
you that at some point. There you
Hey,
go.
I told you,
Look at you
Towns
using
no
context
ball.
too. No, he
Towns
don't know
no
shit.
ball.
Hey man, I
Shit.
played minor league ball up there, up in
That's true.
I was,
That
I ain't
doesn't
gonna lie,
count.
I ain't gonna lie,
That
Ryan,
doesn't count.
I was hoping you didn't ask me, because I was gonna be like, Towns, brother, help me. I'm subbing you in.
That was part of my road trips. Holy moly! All through Ohio, up through Pennsylvania, into rural New York.
You know ball. Jeez, Louise. Lehigh and CJ McCollum.
Yes, and the guy, he was at Iowa. Fran, what was his name? The head coach.
Dumfrey.
They fired him. No,
Fran
McCaffrey. Fran McCaffrey.
Oh,
who's now at Penn, which I didn't even realize. But yeah, he was at Lehigh as well.
That's probably a good place for him.
Yeah, I mean, you go make $50 million off of Iowa, and then go do what you want to do.
Yeah, and then your son is dating Galen Clark. You kind of, know.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're doing something right, brother.
Exactly.
Here's your stat of the. Here's your stats by Starnes. I just remembered this one. I've been wanting to share this. I got rid of the stats by Starnes. Oh no, I didn't. Whoop. There we go. Stats by Starnes. Look at that beautiful man.
WB.
Before today, Chris Snacks and Kingston Flemings had started 0 games. Last year, LJ, Jawan, and JVR started 447 games. That's what you're replacing, and that's people are freaking out on our websites, and you'll be fine.
That's experience,
You'll
man.
be fine. 447 games between the three. It's pretty wild.
That's a lot of games.
Pretty wild.
That's about like 15 seasons worth of starting. That's a lot of experience, man.
So, let's see.
And you got to think that we're still relatively new to the Big 12.
Oh yeah.
As well. So it's like, shit. What, Ryan?
What?
I seen you weighing your options. No, what
oh no, well you've won 3 of the 4 titles. I mean,
but it's like that doesn't. You're still
no. I'm on your side. I'm agreeing.
And that's just like
you've come in and
we're just
put your
started.
foot down. Yeah,
that's just, man. People don't understand how hard it is to win a game, let alone in the Big 12. People, anybody who's watching this, how about this? Let's equate winning in the Big 12 to anybody watching this doing 100 push-ups straight.
Brad.
You think I'd be having?
Ryan,
I'm not even going to do a push-up.
You're a sick man. You're a sick man, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, you're sick. You're a sick man. I love it though. I'm a fan.
I got one more day of
most people
fun
don't
website.
Most people don't understand how difficult it is to win because I'd say a large portion of people think that talent is what makes teams win.
Yeah.
And if you got better players, then you're going to win. But the thing is that really at this level, there's not a lot of difference in talent.
Yeah.
Talent is all very, very, very similar.
You know what's funny about that is like me playing in college and understanding what goes into winning. Nobody cursed me out for this. Nobody point the middle finger at me for this. But I have a ton more respect for Coach Calipari. You were able to win at a high level in the SEC. Brother, you got it. That is winning with one freshman in the AAC was hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
Winning it on the national scale. Yeah, you got it. That is mighty impressive, and that is not easy to do, especially because since freshmen are freshmen, regardless of how good they are. Yeah, brother, you got that one. You got that one for sure.
Okay. That's an hour and 20 minutes. That should be fine. Everybody should be happy.
Damn, for real. They say
Yeah.
time
Look at
flies
us.
when you're having fun. I'm having a
It's
blast with. I'm
flying.
having a blast with
We
the
back,
guys,
baby.
man.
We back.
back. We back. Next game is what, November 10th, or
It's Saturday, whatever Saturday is.
yeah,
The 7th, 8th.
8th.
The 8th.
and that's against who?
Towson from
Towson.
Maryland.
And then the next one is against Oakland.
Oakland Wednesday, and then
Yep.
we go to Birmingham for Auburn. So you got one more game to play, 11 guys. I think you'll start dialing it back against Oakland, and then the real meat of that schedule, non-conference,
I'm
starts
interested
in
to
Birmingham.
see. I'm interested to see Eman versus Pettiford. I think it's an interesting matchup.
Can I say something about Emanuel real quick?
It better be complimentary.
He was introduced in this arena tonight, and he got a massive ovation.
Man, he
And
deserves it.
I
man.
have never ever done this, but I kind of choked up. I just knowing what he's been through and the
Man.
adversity he's overcome. I just, it's not me. I don't do that, but I did tonight. I got a little. I got close, but
Yeah. But that's when you know a kid is invested and he's gave it. He's done the best that he can. You know, it's that's just all you can ask for. You know,
and he has succeeded wildly.
Exactly. And you know, for him to be a guy that is the go-to perimeter defender with how his defensive abilities were viewed when he first got on campus, it's night and day. That's like a midget becoming a giant. Like it was something that you couldn't anticipate. But like I said, with guys like that, you know, who give it their all and who are fully invested, you can't help but to pull for them. And like a guy like that, man, he deserves it, you know. And especially probably what he's been through the last few months, like making a mistake that the world can see on a national stage that you wish you could take back. That's a pain that nobody can relate to or understand.
No.
And it's just like, even let's say when I played in the tournament and we went to the round 32 and it was still fucking 16 teams playing. It's like, I'm getting hate mail, hate DMs, but it's like, it's crazy, but it ain't crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like when it's the last game of the season, all eyes are watching, you know, and like to be under the type of pressure and that type of scrutiny and to be able to still hold your head high, that says a lot about that kid, you know. So,
and you know, I mean, we all know you're gonna see that on One Shining Moment the rest of your fucking life. It ain't going away.
Oh, Galen's.
Mine too.
Galen's,
and it's like
Galen's not going
mine wasn't in the natty. So it's just like, and I still see my shit. So it's just like I can't even imagine when, like you said, you in the stadium, 70,000 or 70,000 in the, that's 140,000 eyes. Fuck, they watching you. So it's just like, man, brother, I can't even imagine. Like,
I mean, you got like
what you feel.
Freddie Brown played for Georgetown that passed it to North Carolina. You still see that one all the time. Just like the same thing with U of H against North Carolina State. You know, you just see it you're going to see it all the time.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, you got to read that article from The Athletic because it walked us through what he went through and how he's overcoming that. And the fact that he came back leaner and stronger than ever, and then seeing the way that he threw himself all over the court. I mean, it's not like he's hey, I'm a senior and, you know, I can't injure myself.
I'm invested. I'm leading by example. Exactly. So I'm saying, like, every 50-50 ball, he got it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's you can ask for more than a guy who's your senior leader who has been through what he's been through and accomplished what he's accomplished. He was a regional player. He got the regional player of the region.
Conference player of the
Exactly.
tournament,
Like,
regional
man,
player.
it's like to be able to go through that and still have the mentality of what you
Big
went through.
12 tournament player of the year.
Man,
Halal guys game player of the game.
like, man, like that's Coach Simp, tough. That's the one way to describe that guy. Is like, man, you battle tested, you war ready, and it's just like above any guy in the Coach Samson era who I'd want to go to war with, Emanuel Sharp for sure.
Kelvin calls him Crash, but he probably should
Crash.
call him the Kool-Aid Man
Nah,
because he's
Crash,
coming through
Crash
that
is
wall.
right. It's Crash. He's crashed through that fucking wall. He ain't
Yeah, that's true.
I'm here.
The great article in The Athletic. Dre, I'm going to tell you, this article pissed me off because it showed me that I write and CJ Moore, who works for The Athletic, is a writer. Like, that guy knows what he's doing.
He knows ball.
Fucking amateur. Well, he knows how to tell a story. He also got 3 months to do this, whereas we do it in about 4 hours. But the storytelling was so good that I encourage you to go read that if you have the opportunity. But yeah, that's pissed me off all day. I've been on this campus for 16 hours, I think. So, and I get to be back at 9 o'clock in the morning for football practice.
I ain't gonna lie, Ryan. Regardless of what you may dislike, you still show people love, man. I appreciate that about you.
I show everybody love.
But
Man,
it's just like
if
you
you're better
can
than me,
recognize.
But
Ryan, I want you to realize that it's hard to be better than you. But it's like for you to still give people flowers, man, like, and still to be able to have that humble recognition that, you know what, I can appreciate how somebody did this, man. Hey, man, hats off to you, bro. You still show love, man, and that's a secure man. Yes, a secure man.
There's one person that I've never been able to overcome that's going to be better than me the rest of my life.
Oh, please don't mention my name. I'll fuck with you.
And, that hurts. It hurts. But I'm going to
Pain
get over
in the soul.
I'm going to get over it.
Snatching the soul. Like Mola Ram, reach in there and hold it out.
Towns got baseball mitts in his hands. He'll grab you and palm your chest. Oh, man.
He's got a basketball in one hand,
man. I miss
and a watermelon in the other.
Oh, man. Life has been crazy lately, man. I miss the guys, man. This is great. This is my blood pressure back home.
Step one on the road to Monday.
Man, step one.
39 games left.
It's just
I miss the guys, man.
This is going to be a really interesting and fun year because of the infusion of talent to mix with veteran talent and how much you're going to see this team grow. We don't know where it's going to end. It could end in a completely different realm than what we could possibly think of. But this trip is going to be different, I believe.
Yeah. And it's like also Towns is like not only having the veteran talent, but like where you have it. So you have it at the point guard position, the wing position, and and in the post position, and you're sprinkling in the young talent alongside those guys. So it's just like I said, with these guys in this group, man, if they can stay healthy, God willing, the sky's the limit. They have all the tools. They have they check all the boxes. They have the length. They have the athleticism. They have the shot making. They have this. They have that. And it's just like all a matter of putting it together and guys buying in.
Okay. Galen, have you ever been to Disney World?
For leisure, no. But for basketball, yes, I have.
Okay. Yeah. So you haven't been in the park and the
Absolutely
Cinderella and the Jasmine and the whoever else. Yeah. I'm going to Disney World Wednesday.
Jesus.
Love that for you, Ryan. Hopefully I can do that before I'm 30.
Magic Kingdom, Epcot.
You're
They got
I'm like, Towns, you know ball. You know before I turn 30 like you, Ryan. I hope I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So
you got 2 years, bitch.
yeah, exactly. Got 2 years, man. You know, recent career change. Hey man, God is great. God is great, man.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, man. As long as I got Ryan in my life, man, I'll be all right. You know, I'll figure something out, man. Ryan in town. As long as I got the guys with me. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? As long as I got the guys, man.
I don't think a word has been said about Khalifa. That dude looks athletic as hell. I'm going to say let's see him the second and third game.
Yeah. He just looked. Yeah, he looked athletic, but
Yeah.
you gotta play athletic too.
Yeah, he was on
So,
fast
yeah.
forward.
His muscles got muscles, but we gotta, you know, second and third game.
You know, it's really hard to explain how a game looks when it's going too fast for you, and you're trying to.
It's unfair.
Up.
Yeah, it's unfair. Yeah, it's definitely unfair because it definitely does look like you're a step slow.
Yeah,
and I can say at least for like let's say with E-Man, the game looked like he was a step ahead. It just looks slower to him, and that just comes with experience. So with Khalifa, him playing at this level, there's gonna be some obstacles, some growing pains, but like yeah, I feel like the game definitely was a bit fast for him, but I mean that's gonna weave out. But you know, it's a like I said, all our guys they need to grow in certain areas. So like I said, it's a seeing how this team will come together and grow. That's gonna be the biggest treat.
Okay. Let's do final thoughts and get out. Star Pizza, Section 12X.
Good people, better pizza. Get your Star Pizza.
Keep an eye out on Section 12X.
I cursed 5 times in an hour and a half.
That's pretty good.
Y'all should be proud of me. Ryan, I'm improving. I gave you my word.
Did you count? Or is somebody counting for you?
I have a rough estimate.
Okay.
Based on what me recalling what I said. But yeah, it's under 10. It's under 10. You know what I'm saying? So it's a Star Pizza. Good people, better pizza.
Hey man, it's a long season. We're just looking at improvement along the way.
Hey, that's all we're doing. We're just trying to grow, Towns. That's all we're trying to do.
We're growing right along with them. I'm growing a different way than y'all, but you know.
With the man in the I'm my only competition. I'm just trying to not, you know what I'm saying? I'm just watch my mouth and still be relatable, still be sensible, you know.
That's right.
You feel me?
Where is the room for growth?
What?
Well, instead of I said under 10, the room for growth is next time it should be under 9 for me.
All right. We should have a counter. We should I won't be here.
You know, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't. I don't want to be held that accountable.
With the hall monitor out of here.
I want to be a little accountable, but
we're going to backslide on the next show.
Not that accountable, brother. I'm betting over on 9.5. Hey, not 9. This is not. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot.
I'm gonna take the under. I'm gonna go under.
My dog. Yes, sir.
All right, Brad, take us home.
Good start, man. Good start. Let's keep going. I'm looking forward to seeing more crazy combinations. I want to see all the big dudes in there at once. Just one time. I want to see Sacco, Tugler, Big Snacks, McCarty, and Kingston. All in there one time. I want the monsters.
It's weird to hear Kingston's one of the monsters, but okay.
He's 6'4".
Yeah,
he put on 30 pounds since last year.
He's a lot taller. 30, his presence is a lot bigger than you would expect.
Yeah,
like he's with his
I 100% agree with.
Yeah, he's one of those. But at least mine is just great starting point, man. You have obviously we played the furthest thing from a perfect game, and that's just more room for us to improve on to help us be better. I like the fact that our guys made mistakes because, like I said, that shows areas of growth, areas where they could grow. And it's just like if they came out and played a perfect game tonight, it wouldn't really be anything to look forward to. But it's like
Yeah.
when you go on the road at Kansas, at UCF, at West Virginia, at whatever, the mistakes that they made in this game, they probably won't make in that game at the same scale. So it's just like being able to learn like the course of a season, being able to grow. That's the part I'm most excited for these guys. And I'm just excited by how I know they're gonna pull it all together, buy in, sacrifice for each other, sacrifice for one another, and be a good team. So it's just interesting to see with how skilled we are as a team, how we're gonna be able to play different styles of basketball and be able to beat a bunch of different people who play different styles. So I'm ready to see us whoop some ass. You know what I mean? Belt
Uh-oh.
to ass. That's what I'm trying to
Uh-oh.
see. Just whoop belt to ass. You know what I mean? So
Okay, we're to 8
yes,
now.
The
sir.
BTA killers.
Yeah, I'm at about 13 now, Ryan. My bad, big dog.
Okay.
1 to 15. 1 to 15.
Yeah.
Move the goalpost.
Ass ain't a swear word.
Yeah.
We're talking about a donkey.
Yeah. Fans have bitched and moaned for 2 days about the game presentation Saturday against West Virginia, about traffic, about parking, about concessions.
Get over it.
And then I don't agree with that. But then you
I
come
do.
here to this event tonight, and that's what it was. It was an event. They treated this like it was a big damn deal. Lauren Samson is 100% responsible for that.
Absolutely.
And she just kills it time after time after time. And they went out and they made sure that the students were going to be here. Kelvin and her did the work, and they've done the work for 12 years. And the band had 250 musicians up there tonight. The student section was packed 20 minutes before. The rest of the crowd filled in. It wasn't full, but it was a good crowd, a lot of energy.
Mm-hmm. Not energy, yes.
They tried some new things, and I was a little pessimistic, but they worked. They worked. And I was wrong, and Lauren was right. And it turns out I should just say, "Hey, Lauren, show me what you got," and then that's what happens.
Hey, man, don't ever doubt anything coming out of the Samsons.
Exactly. Do not doubt a Samson, brother. You're gonna lose your money. I can tell you that firsthand.
Okay, but great presentation, great event. And that's what this school is all about, is about events. This city is about events. And they put one out tonight, and that was impressive to me. The game, you'll get better. You'll be better Saturday.
Sure.
You'll be better a week from tomorrow.
Not a finished product whatsoever.
Wednesday. No. But that's the most fun this program is not the championships necessarily. It's building the championships.
Exactly. Ball, Ryan.
You're on an on-ramp, and it's going to get better. And that's the thing that I enjoy the most, is how bad it looked in November of last year. And then you go to Kansas, and all of a sudden Malik Wilson is hitting one of the biggest shots ever.
You know what? Here's my view on mistakes, especially early. I appreciate them. I embrace them. And the reason why is you have to push the limits to figure out how good you are and how good you can be. And if you're not pushing the limits, then you won't make mistakes. You're just going to be kind of within what you think you could be, but you got to keep going hard, and you're going to make mistakes because of that. You can always dial it back. And that's what's one of the reasons why this team always improves, because they're pushing the limit all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually they find out who they are, and then it's over. I mean, you were sitting at 4-3, and then you win 31 to 32.
50, whatever it was. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. It just
Okay.
happens like that. But another thing too is like with the whole uncomfortable thing is like Ryan Elvin being at the free throw line and us needing him to make a free throw in order to, and it's just like all those guys go through the same thing at the end of practice. It's the same pressure, it's the same stakes, it's all the same. So it's just like getting used to that and like kind of embracing that. I feel like that's what makes our program different. But one thing also I wanted to say is like our football team, granted, I'm not a football guy, but I know really Willie Fritz is a football guy. And it's just like our football team having the success that they're having, man, is like those guys deserve support. They do. And it's up to us to give it to them. So if you're watching this, the next football, if there's is there another one? I'm not a football guy, but it's like
there's one home game left against TCU in a little under 3 weeks.
Why don't I believe you, Ryan?
Because Ryan, that's why.
Yeah,
well
exactly. You full of sugar honey iced tea. I'm trying to be better.
I got
I'm trying
football.
to be better, brother. I'm trying to be better. I know it ain't no more home games. But it's just like, man, winning is hard, man. Winning is hard. So it's just like our guys, all our programs that are winning, even if they go out support, man. It's like just please the student athletes they need. The student athletes they need it.
New era in women's basketball debuts tomorrow night. Matthew Mitchell, Lady Cougs team. I'm going to go out and see him next week. I'm not going tomorrow because I'm flying early Wednesday, but very interested to see what he can do. Talked with him today. He's just got an infectious personality, just excitement and intensity. I really like U of H's opportunities with him. Thank you all so much for staying up with us. An hour and 42 minutes. Man, it's not really a cat show if we don't go 2 hours, right? Yeah, I didn't believe it.
You're going to get your money's worth.
I know
for
ball.
Sure.
Yeah.
Towns knows ball. Ryan
Hey, but
doesn't
look,
know ball.
Bit skeptical.
We got still got a lot of people hanging out, and we appreciate it. You guys have
We
given us your
appreciate
time.
y'all.
Back-to-back nights.
Shit, excuse me.
No.
With us.
3 nights.
Yeah, 3 nights.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yep. So go hit up One Substantial, hit up Section 12X, hit up Star
Pizza tomorrow
Load
for the
up.
buffet.
Hit up Star Pizza.
Carb up, baby, because we got a long road.
Long road. 39 more games. We'll do it all with you.
39 more times. I've been rebirthed. Yes. Let's get it, baby. Let's get
Galen,
it, man.
Enjoy the outro video.
Get you munching away, big fella. Life doesn't get better than pizza and a Cougars game, huh? Mm-hmm. Go Cougs!